In lower organisms like yeast and hydra, we observe budding. The number of species that are known and described are range between 1.7 to 1.8 million. General Plantarum was written by Bentham and Hooker. According to Copeland, the red algae belongs to Protista. The term clone cannot be applied to offspring formed by sexual reproduction because offspring do not possess exact copies of parental DNA. Phylum and subspecies are not used by botanists. Equisetum is a vascular cryptogam. Continued self-pollination result in homozygous for its characters. The ovule in P are campylotropous. Bicarpellary, syncarpous, superior ovary and berry are capsule fruit found in brinjal. The inflorescence of wheat is spike of spikelets. Two statements about dicotyledonous roots is one. The innermost layer of the cortex is called endodermis, which consists of single layer of barrel-shaped cells without any intercellular spaces. And there are used the parenchymatous cells which lie between the xylem and the phloem are called conjunctive tissue. If a colorblind man marries a woman who is homozygous for normal color vision, the probability of their son being colorblind is 0. A colorblind girl will always have a colorblind father. A cell is about to divide, though not to make sperms or eggs. Just before this division, the amount of DNA it is double. Which RNA is short-lived mRNA? Statements regarding centriosomes are true. One is centrosome contains two cylindrical structures called centrioles. They are surrounded by amorphous pericentriolar materials. Centrioles have an organization like the cartwheel, and the centrioles form the basal body of cilia or flagella and spindle fibers. Aquaculture includes both marine fisheries and inland fisheries. Soma clones are obtained by tissue culture, in which subphase of interphase damaged DNA is repaired. Damaged DNA is repaired, G2. What would be the percent growth of birth rate per individual per hour if a population of 50 paramecium present in pool increases to 150 after an hour? Answer is 200%. The first order consumers are called herbivores. Oil is not used in organic farming. A lake with an inflow of domestic sewage rich in organic waste may result in death of fish due to lack of oxygen. Symplastic movement is aided by cytoplasmic streaming. Impermeability of cell membrane is not a function of essential elements. Microelements are trace elements. When carbon dioxide is added to PEP, the first stable product synthesized is oxaloacetate. The first product of photosynthesis is sugar and it is converted to starch. Cytochromes were first discovered by Meeman. Before entering respiratory pathway, amino acids are deaminated. The growth hormone responsible for apical dominance is auxins. The science of naming the plant is known as nomenclature. Deuteromycetes reproduce only by asexual spores known as conidia. Mycelium is separated and branched. Some members are saprophytes or parasites, while a large number of them are decomposers of litter and help in mineral cycling. Red rust of tea is caused by cephalorus, green algae. The ground tissue consists of simple tissue such as sclerenchyma, parenchyma, and collenchyma. In domesticated fowls, Sex of progeny depends on the type of sperm rather than the egg is a wrong statement. Sat chromosome, satellite chromosome in terminal part of chromosome beyond secondary construction. It contains repetitive DNA. Mule is produced by interspecific hybridization. Substrate phosphorylation is the formation of ATP. Virus cannot be grown into nutritive media. All the following contribute pollution except thermal power plant, nuclear power plant, and automobiles contribute for pollution. But hydroelectric project is not contribute for pollution. When stomata open, the pH of guard cells increases. Little leaves disease occurs due to deficiency of zinc. The first acceptor of electrons from an and excited chlorophyll molecule of photosystem is iron sulfur protein. Aquatic annelids like Nereis possess lateral appendages called parapodia which helps in swimming. What is common between parrot, platypus and kangaroo is homeothermy. Where is the ciliated epithelium found in the human body? Fallopian tubes. Compared to those of humans, the erythrocytes in frog are nucleated and with hemoglobin. Oxyntic cells a secretion with pH between 2.0 and 3.0. Crypts of Liberhan are present throughout the small intestine. Trypsin differ from pepsin in that it digests protein in alkaline medium, while pepsin does so in acidic medium. There are two statements. Every 100 ml of deoxygenated blood delivers about 4 ml of carbon dioxide to the alveoli. 30% to 40% of carbon dioxide is transported to the alveoli as a carboaminohemoglobin. Both statements are correct. Carbon dioxide combines with hemoglobin 20 to 25 times more readily than oxygen. In lungs, the air is separated from the venous blood through squamous epithelium plus basement membrane plus endothelium of body vessels. In mammals, the female secondary sexual characters are developed by the hormone estrogens. The nutritive medium for the ejaculated sperms is mainly provided by the seminal fluid. The hormone responsible for milk ejection after the birth of the baby is oxytocin. Emergency contraceptives are effective if used within 72 hours of coitus. Oral contraceptives for the female containing non-steroidal preparation with very few side effects and a high contraceptive value once a week pill is a Haley. Hugo de Vries carried out his experiments with the evening primrose and came up with the result is within species different types of mutation may occur. Mutation may occur in different members of same species giving rise to several related new species, and new species evolved by sudden and distinct discontinuous heritable changes mutations. Regarding the evolutionary process, there is no real progress in the ideal evolution. NH3, urea, and carbon dioxide are metabolic ways of protein metabolism. Marine fishes, amphibians, and mammals are ureotelic animals. What will happen if one kidney is removed from the body of human being? Answer: nothing happen. Nothing will happen. The person will survive and remain normal. Kidney will become hypertrophied. Movement of our limbs, jaws and tongue, etc. In muscular movement occurs. Small intestine have unstrained muscles. A muscle bends a part over another. It is a flexor. When a nerve fiber is stimulated, the inside of the membrane becomes positively charged. Myelin sheet is produced by Schwann cells and oligodendrocytes. Facial hairs occurs in some women due to effect of adrenal steroid. Here is matching peptide, polypeptide, protein hormone, uh, pituitary hormones, steroids, cortisol, testosterone, estradiol, iodothyrones, thyroid hormones, amino acid derivatives, epinephrine. The heart of fish is different from the other group because it pumps only venous blood. Contraction of right ventricle pumps blood into pulmonary vein is a wrong statement. Cardiac output is both the product of heart rate and stroke volume and the blood pumped in 1 minute. Plasmid is required in genetic engineering. Disarmed pathogen vector, micro injection for animal cells, and biolistics or gene gun for plant cell methods are used to introducing alien DNA into the host cell. Biopiracy is use of bioresources without proper authorization. Order Squamata includes snake and lizard. Regarding trans fats, they are found in most processed and fat fast foods, for example, French fries. They help food stay fresh for a long time. These two statements are correct. She is the main organ of respiration in amphibians' lungs. Fimbriated funnel is a proximal part of oviduct. Sterilization are generally advised for the male or female partner as a temporary method to prevent any more pregnancies. Is a wrong statement. Renin causes vasodilation is wrong statement. Muscles are attached to bones via tendon. The membrane attached to the hair of sensory cells of organ of corti is tectorial. Daily rhythm 24 hours are usually associated with pineal. Blood pressure is controlled by adrenal gland. The normal percentage of glucose in blood of man is 0.1%. It is found in plasma. Ethidium bromide stained DNA can be seen under exposure to ultraviolet light. In the context of visualizing DNA molecules separated by agarose electrophoresis. Golden rice is a transgenic rice having gene for beta carotene.